Hey, hello y'all. I have to make this quick. It's a long story, so I have to be really fast with this. I have to make sure my wife doesn't creep up on me. She doesn't know that I have a Facebook page, so I'm out here in the woods on my property trying to get this across. But I see why she don't want me to have a Facebook. Because of you girls, all of y'all, makeup, weave, short dresses, tight pants, twerking and stuff. Wow, wow. God wouldn't be pleased with that. Really. God sees everything you do. And I do too. Wow. Yeah, I see you. Anyway, just want you to know that it isn't always about makeup, short dresses and tight clothes and weave, because the weave is going to pull your hair out one day. You'll be old and bald head. The makeup will only make you have craters in your face, and you won't be so hot then, will you? Don't you think your girlfriend will hot like me? Don't you? No, you won't be hot at all. You'll be an old, ugly, bald-headed woman with craters in your face. So it's more about being faithful and loyal than it is about trying to be cute. You hear me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. You see me? Yeah, you. Talk about you gonna snatch the soul out of somebody's son. Yeah, the soul out of somebody's son. How much more evil can you be snatching the soul out of somebody's son? Good Lord, that's terrible. And then you little guys out there, we're not gonna get into that, but you know, you little butterflies, little butterfly guys, God see you all. But anyway, I would like to tell you a story about a faithful woman, but I have to save that for a later date because well, maybe not. Okay, I'll tell you about being faithful. Tell me if you see my wife coming behind me over there in that house. Okay? Just whistle like this. Like that. And if I don't hear you, just say, hey, hey, like that. Okay? Because she's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to tell you a story about Naomi and Ruth. Naomi was from Judea, and she moved to this place because they was having famine in the land, her and her husband, and they had two boys, and her husband passed away, and the two boys got older and got married. Then the two boys passed away, and they left Naomi and her two daughter-in-laws to fend for themselves. And one day, she heard that Judea was becoming very, very rich in soil and food and stuff. So she wanted to go back to her homeland, and she got ready to leave, and they went with her going to Bethlehem. And on the way, she stopped and said, it wouldn't be fair to you girls if y'all come with me because you're only allowed to marry the next of kin or a brother or something. And by the time God sent me kids, then you wouldn't be able to wait until they're old enough to marry because you'll be dead by then. So it'd be better if you leave now. What? Did you see my wife? So why are you looking at me like that? Huh? Don't look at me like that unless my wife's back there, okay? You scared me dukely, listen. So, one of the sisters-in-law left. The other one, she said, no, mother-in-law, I'm going with you. She's like, no, baby, you have to go. She said, no, I'm going with you. Your land will be my land. Your friends will be my friends. Your family will be my family. Your people will be my people. And where you die, I will die also. So she ended up going with her to Bethlehem. When they was in Bethlehem, they was hungry one day, and Ruth went out to the fields to find something to eat. In those days, in the Hebrew days, it was customary for the property owners, the land. What? Why you keep looking at me like that? You scaring me. My wife back there. Nah. So it was customary for the landowners to leave wheat for the poor. So she went out to some fields, and she got to this one field and started picking up wheat. While she was picking up wheat, she looked up and saw a man up at the top of the field talking to another man. She knew he was wealthy by the way he was dressed, like he might have been the landowner. And at that time, the landowner was talking to the overseer, and he said, who was that young lady out there? And the overseer told her that was Naomi's daughter-in-law and told him about the whole story, and he was touched. So he went to her and said, this day God will bless you as you're blessing your mother-in-law. You can come here and get all the food you like. You can even go drink over there with my servants when you need third water. And when it's time for break, you can go over there and eat with them. Even though you're not my servant, you can come over here and get you something to eat. She was so happy. And after that day was over, she ran to her mother-in-law and gave her the wheat and said, look, and told her about Boaz and how nice he was to her. And then a lot of days passed by, a lot of time passed by. And, hold on. Okay, my wife's not out there. A lot of time passed by, and one day she was gonna go back out to the field, and Naomi was thinking about it, and she said, honey, I'm getting older now, and one day you'll be out here by yourself all alone. And she was thinking about her well-being. She said, did you know that Boaz was part of our family, like he was our next of kin? That maybe you should get dressed and go down to the thing when they have a little gathering tonight, and you should tell him that I told you to tell him that we are family, he's your next of kin, because it's the law that you should marry the next of kin if the husband's dead. So she got dressed and went down to Boaz and told him when Naomi told her to come tell him, and he listened to her attentively, and he was excited, he was happy. He said, but there's another relative that's closer than me. So he told her to ask the other guy, and if the other guy didn't agree, that he surely would agree to marry her. So she left. And when she left, Boaz took it upon himself to go to the other family member and took 10 elders from the tribe with him and explained the whole situation to him and told him Naomi was selling her property and that he was the next of kin, and he had rights to it. And if he didn't want it, Boaz told him that he'd buy it. And the guy said, yes, I want it. And then Boaz said, well, there's a widow that come with it. And you know, if she have a child, then you have to leave her an inheritance because that's the law. And the guy thought about it and said, no, I have my own kids. I don't want the land. And gave it to Boaz. And Boaz and Ruth ended up getting married. And they had a baby. Yeah, a baby. And the baby ended up being the great-great-grandfather of King David or something like that. I know there was family, Judea. Yeah. And that was pleasing in God's eyes. But the moral of the story is, ladies, it's more about being faithful and loyal. Care about something other than yourself and your looks, because life isn't all about your looks. And plus, I'm getting tired of not being able to have a Facebook page because y'all little scaggly wags over here shaking your booties. I said that B word. God bless you all. By the way, ladies, you are very, 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 very beautiful. But you have to be more modest in the way you carry yourself. It isn't all about makeup, because God didn't ordain us to have makeup. And makeup wasn't in the Garden of Eden. If you look up the history of makeup and where it come from, you might not even wear it anymore. And weave. Can't even explain to you about weave. Anyway, y'all have a nice day. I love you all. God bless you. Have a nice day. God bless you. Did you hear that? I think I have termites outside. Well, love you. Bye.